everybody, it's me, Bad Bubba. Hang on. I just want to do a quick little video today. Before I go into it, I want to explain myself first. It's cool and it's good to follow your dreams. But sometimes you have to understand, what are you sacrificing to follow those dreams? Is the sacrifice really worth it? So, like for me, as many of you know, I'm trying to become an owner, operator, business owner, where I have my own truck and my own trailer and my own authority. That's the goal. Right now, there's a lot that I have to sacrifice, and it weighs a lot on my family. And what I sacrifice is my time at home with my family. I don't like it, but I know if I stick to it, and if they can just make it with me, that eventually, shortly, within the next 1 to 2 years, everything's going to be just great. I could probably even be home every night, and that's what I'm working on. And that's something else I wanted to touch bases on. If you're going to chase your goals and chase your dreams, and especially as a truck driver, if you're going to try to live that life of having high dollar sports cars and 3 extra bedrooms than you really need, you're going to live in your truck. You're never going to live at home. Now, with that being said, there's nothing wrong with wanting to chase to have a nice, decent home for you and your family. There's nothing wrong with trying to chase and have respectable, nice cars to drive. There's nothing wrong with that. But you got to learn to weigh your sacrifices. And sometimes the sacrifice is too much for what you're really trying to achieve. Like, for instance, what my real end goal is to own some income property to where I don't have to work anymore. I don't have the credit, I don't have the down payment, and I don't have the cash. So the goal was to get this trucking company going, work really hard, and sacrifice a lot of time for several years away from my family, just so I can have a really good retirement for the rest of my life, and my kids will be taken care of. But now I'm starting to learn, maybe I need to let go of that goal and hold on to the one I'm trying to do now. Just work on it. And whenever we get there, we'll get there. So the goal is, as of right now, it's no longer to buy a trailer. I mean, I do want to go get a trailer, and I may go buy trailers, but it won't be used for hauling freight. That'd be a whole different thing. But at the same time, that's going to take up more of my time away from my family. So I'm probably not going to buy a trailer. I'm just going to pay this truck off. And that's probably what I'm going to do. Pay this truck off and lease on to someone running their freight, where I'll be home either every night, or where I can be home every weekend, or home whenever I want to be home. That's the goal. Because I want to make good money, and I love trucking, and I want to spend time with my family. So, as we open our eyes, or our eyes open to what's really going on around us, sometimes our priorities change, or better yet, certain priorities disappear because it's taking away attention from other priorities that you don't really realize that it's not getting enough attention. And unfortunately for me, and never sell t-shirts. I probably will never have hats made. I ain't gonna lie and say I ain't gonna have t-shirts made, but they'll be for me. But I'm definitely gonna have shirts made for my trucking business, for me to wear, because I take pride in what I do. But that's probably about the extent that it goes. Will I ever hire a driver? I don't even want to think about that now no more, because I really want to just focus on the one goal, and that's getting this truck paid off and spending time with my family, because those are really important. Spending time with my family is more important, but to be able to secure a good financial security, to provide financial security to my family, I gotta pay this truck off. The sooner I get it paid off, the more time I have at home. Point blank. I can even stay with the company I'm at, running the same account that I run for 2 weeks, come home for 2 weeks. Very easily. Very, very easily. Now, I won't be able to get to spend as much money as I've been spending, but I get to spend time with my family. And that's what matters. The real sacrifices that are actually being made, and are they really worth it? Are they? Or maybe you're not making sacrifices to get where you want to go. Maybe you should start, but make sure they're not no greater than what they need to be. Make sure you make what's really important important. Guys, I'm really preaching to myself here. And if I'm going to preach to myself, you might as well listen. Especially if you think you need to hear it. Or maybe you know somebody that needs to hear this. So, do me a favor. Before we end this video, go ahead and subscribe. And if you would, please go ahead and like the video. And if you want to hear more content about work, family, and God, do me a favor. Go ahead and turn those notifications on. We're going to do our best. And that's kind of where this channel, I was going to go with a money giveaway channel. And I may give away money every now and then as we hit certain milestones on the channel. I don't mind giving back. But we're not going to make this channel about money. Because at the end of the day, if I make this channel about money, then at the end of the day, that's all I have to offer. But if I make it about what I'm about, then I can offer what I'm about, which is my business. Well, first and foremost, God. Whether you believe in God or not, that's what I'm about. My family, which is second. I know a lot of people may switch those, but I believe God comes first, family comes second. And third is what I do for a living. It's what I do it's what I do to